Alright guys, today we're going to be doing a quick review of the RetroWare.TV Volume 1 3-disc DVD set. This DVD set's available from RetroWare.TV. It costs $15 plus $5 shipping. However, you can save on shipping if you buy multiple sets at once. There's also a Volume 2 set and a Best of set, and I'll be reviewing both of them later. The DVD is more or less why we call it a home-produced one. It's a basic printout cover. The discs are burned. If you look close in the back, you've got an episode guide. You see there's quite a bit of material here, and the reason why is if you pop it open, it's actually a 3-disc set instead of the normal 2-disc sets that you get a lot from other people. So, like I said, 3 discs, you get plenty of content. You actually do get the little paper guide that's been missing in a lot of the DVDs that I've purchased here lately. It's kind of nice to have just a little slip of paper in there. You can open it up and check out what disc has what reviews and whatnot on it. And there's a ton of content. We'll go over it real quick. Disc 1 has features on Double Dragon Advance, Snatcher, Ninja Gaiden, Super Breakout, Contra, Nihon Falcom, Street Fighter 2, Castlevania 2, and Rekka Summer Carnival 92, which I'd actually never played Rekka until these guys brought it up. It's actually a killer game. Disc 2 has a bunch of interviews from CGE 2007, features on Afterburner, Operation Wolf, Pole Position, and Gyrus. And then there's also bonus material, the usual outtakes, a series overview commentary, but there's also a cool feature on the Power Pack sold by Retro USB. The 3rd disc has a huge feature on Mortal Kombat. This is probably the longest feature that they had on here, and it has also a beautifully made feature on Chrono Trigger, which is one of my personal favorite games. That has more bonus stuff like the Nintendo World Championship kart review, a promotional video on Airball, and the interviews with Walter Day, who's known as the video game scorekeeper, and Todd Rogers. The discs are really well made. They are burned, but the labels look nice on them. They are the paper stick-ons, but they're very nicely made. I mean, for a homemade production, they look great. So let's pop one of the discs in real quick, and we'll do a video review on it. Okay, there's no real disc introduction or anything. It just pops right up to the front menu, which is basic and works out really well. You've got an episode list, which we're on the 3rd disc, so there's only one episode on it, and then another section for bonus features. Going into any episode, you've got a play all feature, and we all know how much I like play all features, and it's one of the biggest things that Screw Attack left out of their 8-bit gaming disc. But on top of that, they also split it up to where you can either highlight a section from the episode. If you only want to play one section, like the Mortal Kombat or the Chrono Trigger part, you can. So let's jump into the Mortal Kombat review. And this goes over the 2D games, 1 through Trilogy.
Numerous sequels become the target of ridicule.
As you can see, the video quality is great.
And the feature film.
And the video quality on this is absolutely fantastic. You can tell they really took their time to get the footage that they needed to DVD quality, and in some cases they did re-record. But the quality is excellent. Going into bonus features, they also have a play all feature. Once again, we all know how much I love a play all. Then also in the bonus features, you've got a credit section, which is just a basic one screen where it's got all the credits that you really need. So overall, I'd recommend it. There's plenty of content for no matter what era of retro gaming you come from. They cover stuff from the NES. They cover, like in the Mortal Kombat stuff, they actually cover stuff from the PS1 and the N64. If you go way back into retro gaming, you've got stuff like arcade features, your Walter Day interview, your Todd Rogers interview. If you get into, you know, the old school expensive rare games, they cover the Nintendo World Championship card. If you just go into the classic games, they can go over Double Dragon Advance, which is kind of a combination of both, because you've got the Game Boy Advance, which is kind of a newish system, but kind of has a retro feel. But they're also covering Double Dragon, which is one of the biggest and best retro games of the era. So with that said, I'd go to retroware.tv right now and order a set. We'll see you for the next video review.